Hello, welcome back. Last time I finished Smite Blasting 101, and now Swampy Basement is in front of me. Let's see it. By Laylight, that's Chaco. Chaco. Beether aside as he walked down the stairs. Another day, another leaky door that doesn't keep out the floods. He was glad he wore his good boots today. Alright, so, hi Roach. You're a Roach. Did I need you alive? Maybe. You are an angry leech. And so are you, and so are you. So that's our custom element. This one's on land. Alright, do you go on land? Yes. I kind of remember these a little bit. I remember what they look like. They swim in both types of water. I don't imagine they drop trapdoors. They do not. And they can go on land. Alright, so I need to drop the trapdoors myself. And there we go. Alright. So, and that's my way back out. That's my way to the... Okay, interesting. The one I unlock here is the way back. The one that I came from is the winning way. Alright then. So now these are unangry leeches. They feel no particular way about me. Until I get within that distance, I think, then they gain the ability to come out of the water. And I think that's pretty much all there is to this element, if I'm not mistaken. So it's a bunch of puzzles built around that. Whoa, okay, sure. Like how close I get to the dudes matters. That kind of pathing, like Omplic construct type. Flexible V-lining, I think it might be called. Yeah, so they stayed to either side of my sword and didn't vertical preference into a sensible place. Alright, this is shallow water. I can wade in it, and I have to make myself vulnerable. Why are you... Right, because you're not taking a full turn close enough to me to get angry. Right, and I can't escape onto dry land because you go there too. Oh, yeah, okay, so does also sidestep, so like... Construct-like indeed. But I can do that. And that. Right, gonna have to wake you up. And maybe hide around a corner. Well, no, you're not sidestepping around there. Why did this one do that there, then? Hold on, what did I see? I wake you up. So, they step up there, you get angry, and wait, what did I see? I woke you up. How did that happen? So they take a turn to wake up, they just like, don't move for that turn. Okay, so I made you angry, and I stepped here, and then you went there. Why? Why is this behavior, but then not this behavior? Is it because I'm in the water? Okay, so I'm in the water. You did not sidestep. Why did that happen? Is it only the turn after they become angry they have the ability to sidestep? That is bizarre. I feel like I'm not understanding something. So you became angry, you did not sidestep. Or like if you saw me get angry here, then you remember where you wanted to go and go that way? So the turn after they become angry, they've already locked in their direction and they lunge in that direction no matter what it is. So you became angry, then I went here, and yeah, you just stuck to that wall. Okay, so turn after anger, they do a lunge wherever they were facing, which is sometimes weird for custom monsters. But otherwise, they can't... But no, then that one went north. I guess if it's blocked, it... No, why did that go north? So I suspect you got angry, saw me here, locked in your direction as it's not your facing, it's the direction toward where I made you angry from. Then this one moved first, because it's number 2 and you're number 11, to there. You tried to make a northwest move, which mapped to north, because you were blocked. Yeah, okay, so you're facing west, but you input a southwest, and you're gonna go that way. Okay, so then if I, like, wait here and step here, yeah, you go southwest. So you buffer up the input of a move. This is a detail I didn't remember at all about these things, but apparently it's how they work. All right. Anyway, so I can work with that. I think this is just a combat room. Should be very doable. All right. Did I miss anything about this? No, just open that door. There's a water skipper there. Let's see. If I wake you up and do that, I have the room to do things. All right. That killed you before you got angry. Not you, though. You get to experience anger. And I need a little bit more distance first. Alright. Simple enough, other than the weird behavior. Okay, you are in there. That looks like a monster maze to me. It looks like a monster maze that doesn't really do anything. Am I missing something about... Oh, right, yes I am. You have to be angry to go over land. So if I can't get close to you... Right, I have to put you into this holding chamber and step there to make you angry. Right. That's the only way you're going to get to me. Alright, skippers go away. You come to the holding chamber somewhere somehow. Let's see, I can do some of that and not accomplish anything. If I do this, do you go there? You don't, right, because you're semi-flexible. Alright, well, maybe going around like this will help me. I think it just might. And it did. Alright, anger! Now the maze changes. I think I'm going to stash you on that arrow, because that looks like a great place for you. I'll have to extract you from there, but from then it's easy. Great, okay. And so, hang on, so vertical preference... So this is seep pathing, I guess? Seep pathing with the additional buffered move after anger. And the facing that doesn't communicate the direction you want to move always. Like, it stays if you're already facing a certain direction. Something. I mean, we saw this with the two-headed serpents. Their facings were weird. Alright, drop all trapdoors to stab Evil Eye. That's the last one to drop, but the leech must be alive and... out here? Well, it can be back here. I can circle around to get it. But yeah, this needs to be the not last thing I kill. So drop trapdoors without... Yeah, this is thin ice over deep water. So I'd like to avoid angering you. This does do that. Ah, but right, I don't have a nice convenient little stash. Here we go, that's the best convenient little stash I can get. Okay, so what I did there was I approached... let's see, where did I approach from? I was one column farther out than where the trapdoor was, so the equivalent of here. Then when I stepped there, I went... No, I approached from the same... Okay, yeah, so same row, step back, step this way, catch you on that. Okay, got it. Same row or column, step back, step back the way I came, then out, and then that's good. Okay, cool. And now I want your anger, I think? Okay, there we go. This is a pretty cool element. It's a little weird to work with, but it does some neat things, definitely. Alright, those are going to have to hold down things for me. Well, 2 decoys could do it, so 1 decoy just has to get like a row of leeches on its sword while standing on the plate. How do I think that's going to happen? And then we got all this going on here. A bunch of corners I can catch you on while you're not angry. So maybe it'd be most convenient to try to queue them up on... Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so like if there were a leech here and here, decoy here, sword there. It might be good. Other decoy just goes wherever. They're gonna look at those decoys. They're gonna be looking at those decoys right now, but I can pull them off. I don't want them to be angry yet, though. Alright, I only need 2 for this operation. I could just kill 1. I won't yet. That's too close. Okay, so I might need 1 as a buffer to... a buffer against the anger of... Well, you know, here, let me make this easier for myself and just not place the decoys yet. Alright, so you're up there, and I'll have to make you angry, but that's fine, you're the extra one. So these 2 will do what I want. Ideally. No, I won't be able to scrape them off of me. No, they're too interested in me to pay attention to the decoys. So that doesn't work. Right, once I have their anger, I can't get a lot of distance from them. Could I have maybe... Let's see, can I gain anger and then distance this way? Doesn't look like it. Do I actually want them down here? How would that help me? Wait, can a decoy anger them? Yes. Yeah, but then they'll just stick to the decoy. Okay. Yeah, I have some vague memories about this room and not immediately understanding what to do. If this is the plate that gets held, I only need it held for 1 turn while I step in there. Well, if this is the plate that gets held by something moving. It does seem suspiciously simple to have to just put 1 decoy on a pressure plate. Why then not just give me 1 potion and 2 pressure plates? Also, these are larger than just 1 by 1. There is definitely no way I could do this with one decoy and those on... So I can move them up here. I have to be close to gain their anger. I have to get far away to scrape them off on a decoy. They have to be attached to a decoy. But to be attached to a decoy, they have to be a distance away from it in a row vertically. Like, that's seemingly the hard part here. Well... Now, okay, so I have 3. If I had, let's say, a horizontal decoy, I guess here. Oh yeah, right, so move those before placing the decoy. I have an idea about how this might be possible. So right, I had trouble not gaining the anger of one of these, but also getting them all into the pond at the same time. Yep, still having some trouble with that. Maybe what I wanted was to pull not all of them at the same time here. Yeah! You found me. Because with 2 I can do... something, maybe. Like, if they're over there... It doesn't really help me. Okay, well let's see if I can do what I'm imagining with 2 of these. It won't be enough, but it'll tell me something at least. Oh wait, I only got all 3. That doesn't... That's not exactly what I want. Okay, well that didn't do what I desired at all. What if I activate you like this? Can you... Okay, I did manage to pull them off that way. Kinda, after some effort. Okay, how did I do what I did? Kinda like this. I just sort of shuffled around until they worked themselves into place. If the decoy sword had been different, maybe something could have happened. Alright, let's put the decoy with the sword south. Here. And one there. No, not yet. If I had all 3 in here, in a line, could I do anything? Well, let me see if I can get all 3 in there in a line. It seems like the answer is not really. Not without getting some anger. What if I do 1 at a time? Alright, fine. Just start over. With you up there, you will not find your way in there. Of course not. Maybe I could work with this spot? I doubt it. Maybe I could work with this spot? I doubt it. Maybe I could work with this spot? I doubt it. Let's see what that spot would look like, though. Like, if I could work over here, You'll have to ignore this decoy. Maybe I can convince you to do that. Right, I need you... Well, I don't need you dead, but... Let's see. So to make this shuffle happen, I do stuff like that, and it doesn't stick at all. I need more distance. And that's why the Mimic's sword can't be north. Okay, so if the sword is west... I'm just hoping if I can prove this concept with 2, I can generalize it to more. Alright, so what is the exact set of moves that gets them lined up on my sword? Okay, it's just north from there, okay. With my sword here, though, it'll go into the Mimic, so I need the Mimic's sword to be there, but that won't help anything. And my sword can't be different, it has to be exactly this way. So this will never happen. Got it. Okay. The Mimic's just too stabbable. And you know, if the sword were over here and I lined them up, then they would just unline. Yep, stick one there, and we might have something, but how would I do that? All right. I mean, there's nothing else to it. All 3 of these have to be held. Well, B-throw goes up here. Again, this one could be temporary, but I'm not going to get the amount of distance required to temporarily hold that while one of these is angry. Like, I can't get away from it while it's angry. Except right up here. Like, this is the only piece of room geometry where I can be on both sides of an obstacle and maybe get some distance on it. I don't know, maybe I can use that somehow? The thing is, though, to gain distance, it's too wide as it is to gain distance. Kind of. Like, okay, so if these are held down... With that, the best I can do it... Then all of... Oh, no. Yeah, that's in the radius. Of course it is. Well, actually, maybe that's to my benefit. That gives me the opportunity to pull one at a time here. Well, does it really? I'm pretending it does. And why is that useful? It's probably not. Okay, but anyway, so the idea with distance from anger is... You see me, you're over here, I have a little bit of distance, I have a lot more distance, but now you're going to come toward me, and... This would need to be within the... decoy range. And it can't be within this decoy range because it's way too far south. Yep. Not happening. Is there something I'm missing here? Well, obviously. But like, is there an element of this puzzle I'm missing? Or is it really just this task I'm trying to do? The problem is I don't know what task I'm trying to do. Hold the plates, sure, at a high level. How do I hold the plates? This probably exists for a reason. These probably exist for a reason. These probably do too. Given that I have 3 leeches, there's no way to do this with 1 decoy on a plate and the rest leeches. Like, it takes a minimum of 2 leeches to chain onto a decoy standing on a plate to stand on another plate. And that minimum is only met if the Mimic's sword is up, decoy's sword is up here. If the decoy's sword is somewhere else, then I could do it with all 3 still, if it's right on the edge. So yeah, 1 decoy does just stand on a plate. I can't soothe these back to non-anger. They're just gonna stay angry once they get angry. Is there something I can do for, like, moving in a line through here, or, you know, arriving up there as they go over that plate? I mean, I can't get that kind of distance. Nothing becomes solid to them when they get angry. The potions, though... Here's an obstacle. Okay, there is one thing I overlooked. Maybe this is useful. Let me kill Evil Eyes! There we go, puzzle solved. There might be something to this. But it seems like there wouldn't be, because I have to drink the potions, of course, to make anything happen here. Yeah, I really doubt that's going anywhere, but, you know, try it. So they're both there. So what? Well, I don't know. There might be something to this. I think there's not. But what if there was? I don't think I can have all 3. I think that spacing is wrong. And yeah, I'm never getting out of here with this. So if I put 1 decoy... Oh, that's gonna attract the dudes, though. Well, what if I put 1 decoy here? And use the potion specifically for... that exact purpose, to stick that dude on there from a distance. I don't know, there might be something to this. Like, it's there now. Is there any possibility I could in some way repeat that? No. Not without disrupting you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay, so... No. But, it was a nice idea. So I need that much distance. Oh no, what about... Hold on, look at this little spot here. Maybe I can just do it with that little spot there and nothing else particularly special? Yeah, okay, you're looking at the decoy, that's annoying. If I put it there, you'll still look at it. Yeah, that's annoying. You're looking at this one, of course you are. Well, I could have stashed them up there first, I guess. Kinda. Just up here. So what I'm trying to do requires... Okay, so hang on, let's check diagonals first. If I could anger a leech here and here, let's see, I would be there then. They would stay in that formation, going up here. I could maybe be stuck on a decoy sword there, but I would not be able to do what I needed. And that only uses 2 out of 3. Or maybe I could... If all 3 were in a line... I mean, this is just not friendly to that, though. Hang on, okay, so here's a good little test formation for what I'm thinking about. Move order did something moderately interesting there. Even given as much space as I want to use here, like just to give myself the maximum amount of space. I see, right, it was that initial lunge there. That was why you moved the way you did. Okay, so I can get a little bit more kind of distance here, kinda. Well, they just will not line up. Alright. So that doesn't work. What? So there's potion as obstacle. There's, right, so potion as obstacle and just release them in a chain to, open these up for me. So I can widen the obstacle like this, and maybe give like some opportunity to Alright, let's try an idea here. Okay, so it's the wrong way around, for one thing. So my sword has to pass through there. What I like about that formation is I have this too wide... actually, this might be it. Yeah, that gives me a too wide thing that while I'm in here, I can release a specific leech. I think this is actually it. I think this is actually what happens. And it explains how to use all the resources, doesn't it? Does it explain that adequately? Maybe. Okay, okay, this looks like it. Okay, that's what it was. Don't be so sure. Now that decoy is causing problems. I can only pull one out from... like here. No, that doesn't work at all. Because the decoy is too attractive. Never mind. That would have been nice. What is going on? Okay, I guess one thing I haven't really considered is like a decoy in the middle somewhere in one of these, and like 2 leeches on one side and one on the other side of it. That doesn't seem especially more feasible than just like decoy on the plate, but like leeches the other way around. So when I gain their attention, I need to scrape them somehow for me to get far enough away for a decoy to look yummier than me. There's no scraping in this room except on maybe a potion. But if I scrape on a potion, then I'm going to have a hard time getting back to that potion. However, maybe I could work with that somehow. But like if I scrape on a potion, then I can't have them lined up to the south, and if I have them lined up to the north, then that's also... no, that's no good. Like the scraping motion that I can do here just doesn't help me. Huh? And there's all this up here that I'm not using right now. Like, what's this for? It's probably there for a reason. Why do I want the leeches all the way up here? And once they're up there, I can't really keep them here. They just come right back down again. I mean, I guess they get into this spot and they're a little farther away. But I can't get over here without killing one. Maybe I kill one. Technically, this should be possible with just two. Should be, but, you know. Hard to say if that's actually going to work. And even so, I can't get them both to how I want them. So yeah, let's imagine some system whereby I could insert one at a time onto, like to chain onto a decoy. What would that system look like? It would look like me making them angry, then getting far away and moving them close to a mimic. It's the then getting far away part that I can't do. Like, that's just, there is no distance here. Distance doesn't exist. Let's go back to the idea of having one, like, slither across this, and then across this, and then across this. There's no, like, sneaky back way out of this or anything. To make that happen, I'd need to buffer them up in such a way that I can have, like, one come out and do this stuff. While I go in here, then another one... do it afterward. And actually it's more complicated than that, isn't it? Two wouldn't be enough. Because, like, let's say I used one leech to get all up there. I'd go through that door, I'd go through that door, I'd be here, I'd stab the evil eyes. Then I need this to open and then this to open. So I need all three, and there's no buffer space down here. So that's impossible, definitely. Without the buffer space down here... Alright, fine. Room, you don't want to be solved today? You're not getting solved today. I mean, there's just like one little trick I'm missing, clearly, but how can a room with this few elements... Because it has decoy potions in it, decoys add huge amounts of complexity. Like, the possibility space just explodes when you put a decoy potion in a room. So yeah, possibility space. I didn't spot the one magical whatever that would be a layout that would let me get that room done. Alright, well, I mean, I'm gonna step away from it. And we'll come back to that later, or maybe try some other rooms. Alright, I'll see you then for that.